On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals. Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tigers' offense takes the field. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Makes the catch and he's brought down. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find a...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Ready to try the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Wall. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Crosses, just steamrolling the defense. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They'll run it from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Walker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's going to pass. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock. He'll
pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Swings it out to the flat. He ran through the contact. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 4 wide receivers on second and short, guys. The whole playbook at their disposal. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. A first down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on second down. It's complete on the right side. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Oh, he makes the catch. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on first and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. They're going to throw it again. Going for it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. LSU 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to scramble. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Crosses just plowing down the field. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They are really clicking along, first and goal, and he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking to pass on second down. Touchdown, Warriors! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. How in the world did he miss that? Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Oh, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He's got his man. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get to him. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the tailback. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Makes his connection. Sweet spin. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw for it. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. The Tigers will keep this drive going, trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking at a 2nd and short now. He'll just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Trying to take it back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. Winning those individual 6-second battles.